School shooting, Minnesota, 2 children unalive, 17 have been taken to the hospital today. School just started, and so have the school shootings. It is not the Second Amendment that Republicans are hiding behind. It is the NRA that Republicans are hiding behind. Making sure that someone who shouldn't have a gun can't get a gun, or making it as hard as possible, has absolutely nothing to do with the Second Amendment. That's public safety, which the Trump administration is shouting up the rooftops about crime and public safety across America. But the NRA has done a really great job at convincing Americans that if Democrats take the semi-automatic weapons, they're not going to stop there. They're just going to keep going. We're just going to take everything until you're left with no guns at all. Even though factually we had a semi-automatic weapon ban in place for 10 solid years, then shocker, we stopped there. Calling for universal background checks across all 50 states, so all the states are connected, so we know if you got in trouble over in California, you can't get a gun in Idaho or vice versa. That has nothing to do with your Second Amendment. That again has everything to do with public safety. Eliminating the gun show loophole has nothing to do with the Second Amendment. Again, that has everything to do with public safety. The power of the NRA lobby holds tight to the Republican Party, and I'm going to give you an example of proof of that. When Trump was first in office in 2017, he didn't understand this dynamic of the NRA and the Republicans. There had been a school shooting. He called senators from both sides to come to the table at the White House and discuss what they can do moving forward via school shootings. The late, great Senator Dianne Feinstein was there because, of course, she was there. She was leader of the semi-automatic weapons, the brains behind the ban for 10 solid years. She said, "I want to work with you, Mr. President. Let's figure this out. I want to save lives." He looked at Republicans at that point and said, "You all are afraid of the NRA, so you won't do anything." It's on camera if you don't believe me. By the end of the day, he was backtracking on what he said, because I guarantee you the NRA got to him and said, "Don't forget who owns the Republican Party, Mr. President. The party of pro-life doesn't care about life at all." And I realized the moment that Sandy Hook happened and 20 children were unalived and Republicans did nothing. And they will continue to do nothing. A lot of thoughts and prayers, but the ironic part is today these children who were unalived were literally praying when they got unalived.